Welcome to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Let's Talk Cars Radio is sponsored in part by Napa Car Care Centers, BDG Auto Group, by Bob and Cindy's Cotman Transmissions, Advanced Technology Institute, and American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Be a part of the program today by calling 757-222-3705. You may text your comments and questions during the show at 757-866-2192. That's 757-866-2192. Email your questions and comments to Dave at letstalkcarsradio.com. Now, here is the host of Let's Talk Cars Radio, Dave Palash.
Happy Saturday, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Palash, hanging out with Rockin' Larry Cobb. And, of course, Cameron's doing all our technical work for us. So it is a great Saturday out there for a car show. In fact, we were lucky enough to attend one. We were out at the Pontiac show, and it was awesome. It was a nice day. It was shining. No rain. The rain came through last night, though, with a vengeance. Boy, let me tell you.
As you were telling me.
Yeah, it was. I don't know where that came from, but it was
Mother
definitely
Nature
strong.
got mad.
Mother Nature got mad. But it cleared up enough for the show to go on, and it was very, very cool. You know me, I like Pontiacs, so it was one of those ones where I felt we needed to be there for sure.
I'm going to ask you a stupid question. I feel fairly stupid.
No question is stupid.
They still make Pontiacs, don't they?
No.
They quit making Pontiacs.
Okay. I take back my thing.
See, here's the thing. The best thing about having Larry on the show with us is the lack of knowledge of cars is great, and that's the reason why we keep him around. No.
I knew
They
that.
killed Pontiac a while ago, buddy.
I was thinking, I wasn't sure. I knew that Oldsmobile was gone, Plymouth was gone. I knew a whole lot of them were gone, but I wasn't sure about Pontiac.
No, Pontiac's gone. So they're trying to hold on. Cameron's trying to get some volume down. I'm going down. There we go.
I just have to, I don't know what.
There you go.
All right.
Cameron's all happy now.
That didn't take
I always
much.
know when Cameron's not happy because he makes these weird faces. You guys can't see him off camera, but he makes these weird faces where he's just like, uh-oh. And you always tell when something's wrong.
I'm trying to make sure I don't blow people's speakers out in their car.
So, but no. So the show was cool. We had our pick of the week for American DIY's pick of the week was a very, very cool 1955 Ford with a Chevy motor.
Chevy. It was funny. He's like, "How do you keep a Ford living? Put a Chevy motor in it."
Yeah. How to keep it going down the road? Put a Chevy motor in it.
And send your hate mail too.
Yeah, everybody's going to hit me for it. I know. I already know.
I'm amazed at the number of people that feel about Fords the way that you guys feel about Chevys, and I've encountered a few.
Oh, of course.
I mean, there are people out there.
It's a love or hate. Look. Here's the thing. I have said it, and I'll say it again.
Did you find them on the road dead?
You've heard me say it 1,000 times. When it comes to muscle cars or muscle trucks or restoring vehicles or anything that's hot rod, I don't care what you drive. It doesn't matter. I love you through and through. You can restore whatever it is. I am a Chevy guy through and through. It's just who I am. But I will love you. You can be my manufacturer challenge friend all day long, every day of the week. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I don't care what you drive. I'll love you the same.
Have you ever owned a Ford?
Yes, I have. We've talked about this. I was a Ford guy for a long time when it came to trucks. I was into Ford trucks. I just got tired. And here's the thing, and I'm going to explain. I got tired of working on them. And here's how it works. Before you guys send your email, Cameron's over there chuckling. Here's how it worked for me for Fords. If I wanted a Ford truck and I wanted to keep it nice and pristine and have something cool, hold on, Cameron. He's chomping at the bit. And I wanted to have a nice, clean-looking Ford truck, like I have my Chevy truck. You see my Chevy truck? It's nice and it's clean. I take very good care of it.
You do?
It would fall down around my ears. My Ford truck just wouldn't. I mean, nothing I could do could keep it. I couldn't keep it nice. I was constantly working on it. Now, if I wanted to have a Ford truck and I wanted to beat the snot out of it, then it seemed to want to just go down the road as long as I wanted to let it rust out and beat the snot out of it and not take care of it. For some reason, it just kept on going down the road, and it just That's what it did, but it just looked like crap. But if I
you don't replace the oil for
right.
the whole time it runs. You replace the oil and it breaks
But if
down.
I wanted to keep it nice and polish it and wax it and stuff, it just kept on falling apart on me. So finally, I got fed up with it, and I I switched over to Chevy a long time ago, and I just became a Chevy person. That's just the way it worked for me. So, and I've been a Chevy guy through and through, and I've gotten a lot of miles out of my Chevy, and I've had a lot less issues. There is some Ford. I'll be the first one to say it, and you go ahead and you might want to snap a picture of this real quick. There is some Ford trucks out there that I still have a hankering that I do like, that I still think are cool, and we found one today. So
Look,
there you go.
You can find this recording on our Facebook page.
Like I said, when it comes to hot rod stuff, and you know, I find the love and the passion and stuff in them. I just do. But my everyday driving Chevy truck, you know, look, I put 278,000 miles on the Chevy truck, and with very little work ever have to be done to it. Ford, I put 140,000 miles onto it, and I was putting a lot of work into it. I mean, you know, so I mean, truth's in the pudding. Now, you know, I have people say, hey, you know, I got a Ford work van, and I get all kinds of miles and stuff out of it. I agree with you. That does happen. Those, you know, the E150s and the E250 vans, for some reason, those things are just dinosaurs, man. They'll just take it, keep on taking it, and last forever. That's the reason why you see them running all over the place with doors hanging half off of them. So, yeah. So there you go. Like I said, Cameron's over there holding his hand over his mouth. So.
Trouble.
What?
I can't say that on there.
He said, I can't say that one on the air. I see them collaborating. They're collaborating together.
Yep, you can't say that on the air.
You got to keep it clean, folks. It's got to stay clean. Some things you can't read. So. Is what it is. So that's like I said, I found a Ford today that I thought was absolutely just an awesome Ford, and then we picked it as our pick of the week because it was just, Bill, you got a nice truck, buddy.
It's funny because when we go to these car shows, he'll pick his pick of the week, and then he'll be like, all right, what's your pick of the week? And this is like probably the first time we've both had the same exact pick of the week.
And it happens. So you know, Cameron and I both go there, and we walk the car show. And I say, why don't you look and see what you think you like, and I'll look and see what I think I like, and then we'll collaborate and come together and make a decision. We walked the show. There was two different cars, I think, that I was bouncing between two different ones that I liked. But when it came down to it, Bill's truck was 100% just a clean truck. And the pictures in the bed, if you guys haven't had a chance to go take a look, go to our Facebook page, Let's Talk Cars Radio on Facebook. Go and look at the video that we did today for the pick of the week, and you'll see in the bed of the truck he had pictures of what it started as, and it was a complete basket case to what it is now. And that's the reason why we picked that truck. And it was, like I said, a very, very cool 55 Ford. Nice truck. Very, very nice truck. And like I said, he did a lot of work to it. And that's the reason why I was picking. Like I said, as I tell everybody, you never know where we're going to strike next. Could be you. And we pick all kinds of crazy stuff. It does not have to be the shiniest vehicle at a show. If you go look back and look at a lot of the videos that we've done, we pick everything. It could be a work in progress. It just depends. Like, you never know what's we're going to find.
And if you do still want to go down there, they're there till 2 p.m. It's on 2211 South Military Highway in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Yep. So go check it out. They got some cool cars out there. They got food. They had nachos. They had
dyno.
Yep, they got a dyno. Hey, if you ever want to know exactly what your car dyno's out, they actually have a portable dyno out there that they can dyno your car and tell you what your horsepower is. So very, very cool event. One other thing that I want to mention to you guys that is coming up, I got the information and I wrote it down. Cars Against Cancer for Kate, and it's going to be at Lansdowne. It's on a Sunday, May 26th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's going to be May 26th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's going to be a car show. It's Cars Against Cancer for Kate. Make sure you guys get out there. There's no reason. It's a Sunday. So a lot of people say, oh, I always got all kinds of things I'm doing on Saturday and I can't get out to the car show. I wish you guys did it on Sunday. Well, guess what? This one's on Sunday. There's no excuse. Get out to that May 26th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 757 Auto Events will be hosting that event. Go see Mark. Check him out. We're going to try to stop in that event at 2 and spend a little bit of time out there. So get out to that event. Check out the cars. It's a great time. Like I said, unplug. Turn off the TV. Spend a little time with your family. Go out to a car show. They'll love you for it. Very, very cool event. Walk around. Lansdowne Common. Everybody knows where that's out in Virginia Beach. You can't miss it. They got restaurants out there. You can catch yourself a little bit of food. Check out the cars. Do a little shopping while you guys are out there. There's no reason not to go out there.
And it's supposed to be 90 degrees out there on Sunday.
That's
so wear your shorts. Yep.
Okay, well, there you go.
Wear your shorts.
Hey, it's summertime.
There you go. So go check that out. Like I said,
Oh, what's that song? It's summer.
Yeah. If you guys never been out to one of the events that Marcus hosts it for 757 Auto Events, he puts on a pretty good show out there. He spends a lot of time doing the things. He's like us. He's a car guy. He loves cars just as much as we do. So definitely get out to the event and check it out. So there we go. Anyway, moving on.
Move it.
Have you guys heard of Shut Up and Drive?
No, I've heard of Shut Up and Dance.
I've heard that one. Okay. Have you heard of
Drive.
Shut Up and Drive?
No. I'm trying to figure out what it could be for.
This is interesting.
What could that possibly be?
Let me enlighten you.
Is it about like a passenger and it's like you tell the passenger to shut up and then you just drive? Because I know that's happened to me
No,
before.
something kind of close.
Okay.
Close.
A driver that talks too much?
Yes. yes. You're in the ballpark. So what if I told you there's now a feature that when you do Uber or Lyft, you can push a button that tells the driver you just want them to shut up and drive.
Wait. Are you already in the car when you hit this button, or is it a feature that you pick before?
It's gonna be a feature that you can pick before you get in the car.
Okay.
Just in case they're a chatty driver, you pay extra to tell them to just shut up and drive their car because you don't want them talking to you.
You're telling me somebody will pay me not to talk? Okay.
First of all,
Okay, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Okay.
You're pretty ballsy if you're going to push a button and tell a person to shut up and drive. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not really sure that you want to get in the car of that person after you choose the feature to,
And you have to pay for that feature?
oh yeah, it's going to cost extra.
What happens if you start talking to them? Do they talk to you at all? Hey,
I
you
don't
just
even-
missed my spot. I'm supposed to shut up and drive.
Shut up and ride.
I don't even like the fact that this is even a feature. This is even a real thing. Apparently, this comes about where people riding in the car think that the driver is too chatty, so they now want a button to push where they can say, "Excuse me, please don't talk to me, because I'm too good for you to talk to me."
It's a little icon that comes up.
I want to know what's going on in this world.
Uber doesn't have that, but if it was like Lyft, there's a little icon that comes up next to your name. It's just like a person talking with a big X around it.
But I want them. Here's what I want. I want them to install like this red button on the car that you could just hit it while they're driving. Or if they're too chatty, you just on the app, you just hit a button and this big red button and it illuminates in their car. It's like, yep, we've had enough of you talking. Please be
It
quiet.
just shocks them in the steering wheel.
Next, if you're willing to pay extra, they'll put those plexiglass separators. So
It just goes up. It just slides up
soundproof.
as he's
bulletproof.
talking.
You have a remote on your phone and you're just like,
No, you just hit a button on your phone and this little plexiglass thing goes up. I'm serious. Like, what does this world come to? The fact that, like, you believe that you're so good of a person that you, like, I'm so great, you can't talk to me.
There are all types.
There is. Well, here's how they try to justify it. There's people out there that have such bad anxiety that they can't be talked to while you're driving, so because their anxiety level's so high, or single female drivers feel uncomfortable when male drivers start to talk to them when they're riding in the car alone with them, so they want to have the option not to be talked to. Okay, I might get some of that, but I don't think that's going to be the content of how this is going to be used. I think people are going to use that they think they're so better than other people that they don't need to be talked to. This world's getting crazy. It really is. This world's getting so crazy that I think you all are cuckoo.
If I could pay my dental hygienist to shut up, I would.
all right.
You would push a button that makes them be quiet?
Yeah. Because, hey, when you're getting your teeth cleaned, you can't talk back. But they're talking.
So how's
to
your
you.
day? How's the new house coming along?
It makes me nuts. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Do you like the feature push the button where the driver can't talk to you? Are you a yay or a nay on
I'll
this?
tell
I
you
just wanna know.
what.
Well, Larry barely likes talking to us anyway, so
The deciding factor would be I'm not paying extra for it. That's the
okay,
thing.
would you pay extra? So you know how when you're in the left lane on a highway, would you pay extra if they made it where only the people that paid could use that lane? Yes, I know they already have expressways that you pay for, but what happens if there was a different type of lane where you know there's no idiotic drivers? Yes, I'm calling drivers some idiotic. That was in a left lane. If you just paid a membership thing, you would use it.
I don't think I would pay.
I would definitely pay. What are you do?
What is there wrong with him? Cat got his tongue.
I don't know, because he's just staring at the camera going, I don't know. He forgets I can turn it off.
Okay, Dave, wake up.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys pushed the button.
Did you get paid for it?
And I didn't get paid for it. And on that note, we're going to commercial break. I'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
Something really cool happened in 1975. And no, it wasn't the beginning of the disco era. Congress passed the Magnuson-Moss Act, so you don't have to take your vehicle back to your dealer to keep your vehicle manufacturer's warranty in effect. Our Napa Auto Care Center uses the proper replacement parts and procedures to keep that warranty valid. Visit our independently owned Napa Auto Care Center today.
Hey guys, you asked for it and I delivered. Check out our all-star team of automotive specialists at NapaBDGHRVA.com. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating, and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949, residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated.
Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. Are you tired of your everyday job? Looking for something more? You have to go check out ATI at auto.edu. Advanced Technology Institute has a program for you. From accelerated schedules to assistance in helping students get into the career field fast. Guys, I understand how hard it is with the hassle of juggling life, work, kids. That's why ATI provides day and night classes to make things as easy for you to succeed. If you're ready for a change, give them a call today at 757-490-1241. That's 757-490-1241. Make ATI your choice for building today's minds and tomorrow's communities. ATI is certified by SCHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia. Talk to you soon.
Wish you could get your car in the air? We've got you covered. Don't have the tools for the job? Not a problem. Dream of having a garage equipped with everything you need to get the job done from start to finish? Well, dreams come true. At American Do-It-Yourself Garage, you'll find our friendly staff just waiting to lend you a hand in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where you can do it all, from cars, trucks, and even motorcycles, your Do-It-Yourself Garage awaits. Call 1-844-462-3494 today or reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. You can do it. We know you can. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110, and we're just hanging out talking about cars like we always do every Saturday.
Or trucks.
Or trucks, sometimes mopeds. No mopeds?
Let's talk about minivans.
Let's talk about minivans.
Hey, there's some cool minivans out there.
I wanted to do a van years ago just to say that I did a van. But I had a cool look for it. I kind of wanted to do, like, I wanted to rip the front end off and, like, do, like, a special front end on it.
I had a couple of minivans when my kids were younger.
I can't see you driving a minivan.
I had a Nissan, and you will not find one on the road. I think they all got recalled. This was...
one of those ones with the pointy front ends?
No. That was Olds. I had one of those, too. But the Nissan vans, that would have been about 87, 86, 87. And... I was impressed because, well, I liked it. I liked you sat on the seat. Your driver's seat was on the...
Where else would you sit?
Well, I should have sat on the front. You sat...
Where else would you sit?
That was good.
My senior moment shining through.
You sat on the seat.
You sit on the left front steering on the wheel.
Right.
You sit over top of the wheel.
I know exactly what van you're talking about.
Yeah, and it had a little refrigerator in it, which would freeze things. It was big enough to hold a 6-pack of, like, soft drinks or whatnot.
I know what van you're talking about.
I was about to say, wait.
And it was
like, things were different in the 80s.
It had a separate air conditioning control, I should say, for the rear.
I know exactly the van you're talking about.
And I was fine. It had a lot of problems.
Yeah, they did. They were problematic as can be.
I always got my repairs at the dealer, and I was glad because one year I got like $1,400 back from Nissan because of all these things that had gone wrong with it. And so then when I got rid of that, I bought one of those Oldsmobile Silhouettes that looked like the spaceship. And I don't see those anymore either. You know, Chevy had a version.
Yep.
And the Olds had, and I liked I was a big Olds guy before I was Buick, and I just liked that car.
It's funny,
and I wish I still had it.
I laugh because everybody's like, "Well, I used to drive Olds, and then I switched to Buick," and I'm like, "Same company." I'm like, "No, same company."
Well, I don't know. Oldsmobiles ran some Olds in 1901.
Yeah, but once it was all underneath the GM name, it's all the same. It doesn't really matter as far as I'm concerned. And everybody, I have that fight all. They're like, "Oh no, it was an Olds. No, I got a Buick." I'm like, "It's all GM. It doesn't matter."
So a Chevy and a GMC are the same thing.
Yes, it really is. It just the body cues are a little bit different, but in the end, it's
Cadillac and Chevy, same thing.
It's all basically the same to me. You're never gonna change my mind on that. It's all the same to me. It's all a GM product. In the end, it's all GM.
Yeah, well, I get GM, but it's I don't know. For some reason I just had this thing for Oldsmobile.
That's fine. Yeah.
Felt it was a little bit better car.
Olds 442, baby. It was a cool car.
What's that?
The Olds 442.
Yeah. Yep, indeed. But I don't know. I mean, my first company car was an Olds Regency.
No.
Liked it. It would be looked at. It'd be looked at as an old person's car. Yes.
You've had some weird cars though. Of all the cars you've gone through and labeled off for me, you've had some winners.
Had a Peugeot diesel station wagon.
Yeah, you definitely like the eyeballs. I'm telling you, every time you go through everything, you like the eyeballs.
I really liked that Peugeot. It just wasn't very peppy, but I really liked it.
I told
car.
you, I too. I've told everybody out there in listening land, I like weird stuff too. There's some cars that I've been like, oh yeah, I really like one of those. And there was one the other day that passed me, and I think I've talked about it before, the X19. I don't know if you remember those, but
I
I liked it. What are you doing with your eyebrows, man?
Groucho Marx.
Cameron is always trying to mess with me off camera. But
we need to put a camera in here for all of us.
I liked the X19. I always thought it was kind of a cool car. It's a weird looking car. It's a little 2-seater car, but one passed me the other day, and instantly it was like one of those, I told you, cars take me back in time.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh man, I remember that. There used to be one that was parked around the corner from my house back in the day, and I always thought it was just a neat little car to have, but never got one. I used to like the Fiero. I always thought the Fiero was a cool car back in the day. And then I realized they were riddled with problems for a long time. And
I always thought it was like the same as the Trans Am almost.
No, come on now. Fiero was nothing
they
like
look
a Trans
similar?
Am. No, they do not.
You didn't think so?
No, come on now. Fiero and Trans Ams look nothing alike.
I thought they did.
No. No, Fiero looked more like a Ferrari than it looked like a Trans Am. Come on now. It does. That's the reason why they built a Ferrari body kit that you could throw on a Fiero.
I figure that's why they quit making them, because they just look too much like Trans Am.
No. See, people, this is what happens with senior moments.
Yeah. Recollections fade.
Recollections fade. Hey, I got a cool story for you guys. I mean, it comes on bad times, but in the end, it has a cool story. So you guys know about the school shooting that happened up in Highland Ranch in Devon, Colorado, right? You guys saw that on the news. Mm-hmm. So the student was the hero that they talk about. So it turns out he was a Jeep guy. He was into Jeeps.
Yeah.
And stuff. Did you guys hear about the story where the Jeep community came out and gave him kind of a nod?
They did something nice for him, but I can't recall.
Hundreds of Jeeps showed up to show their support for him. They just came out and they did a whole parade of Jeeps and stuff, and so that's kind of cool, man.
Nice gesture, yes.
These tragedies, they happen. They seem to be more and more every time we turn around. What used to be something we heard about never, and then turned into every once in a great while, seems to be just commonplace now. But I thought it was kind of cool because these are people that they didn't. Nobody really, a lot of these people had no idea, who this kid was, and to rally around. And it's interesting because I've said before, you've heard me talk about Jeep community is just a community all inside its own, and you wouldn't understand unless you own a Jeep. That's why they say it's a Jeep. That's why they say it's a Jeep thing.
I remember you saying that.
And
it's a Jeep thing.
And for for hundreds of people to come together and just to support something that they really knew nothing about, and just to come together just to show support and have that love, for something they share, I thought was really, really neat. So that's kind of that's a hats off to you guys. I've tried to explain to you guys, you guys wonder why I talk so highly about, going to car shows and being involved in a lot of these different things and getting out with your family, even if you don't have a car. And you just go and look and stuff. And that's the reason why, because you meet some of the coolest people out of some of these events. I mean, there's these people, you don't even know them. And you meet friends, for instance. So, Cameron will tell you, we'll go to a car show and we'll meet a family or we'll meet a group of guys that we've never met before at a car show. And then we'll run into them again a couple car shows later. And then they remember us, we remember them. And it just becomes a thing where, you just... you sit
like the donut people today.
Yeah. So there's a group of guys, and they go to a lot of different car shows and stuff, and they always joke that they're gonna way over the judges with donuts. They're gonna bribe them with donuts to win the car show. Because you can get trophies and awards and stuff. So that's their gimmick. They're like, I got some donuts if you're judging. You know what I mean? So it's just. Cool group of people. Like I said, get yourself out to these car shows, meet people. I mean, this is the kind of people that you meet. People that will take the time to jump in their Jeep and get a couple hundred of them together to go, and just show support for things like that. These are, like I said, they're still out there, man. There's still good people out there. I'm telling you. Hard to believe, but
I would hope so. If it was all bad people, we're in trouble.
Well, you and I just talked about it just this week. It's very hard to believe there's still good people out there, but people out there, that there's still good people out there doing good things.
Well, I like to think we're good people, so that's two of us, not including Cameron, but
not including Cameron. He's not even paying attention.
I know.
He's over there paying attention to the computer and everything else.
I had to whoop that in there.
I know. He didn't even hear it. It went right over his head. He's doing his job though, so that's okay. That's all right. He's not paying attention. He's doing his job.
Oh man!
He's like, what? What did you guys say about me?
No, need a camera.
I tell you what, we'll let him catch up. And on that note, it's time for another commercial break. When we come back, I got more news for you. You guys sit tight. I'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Are you ready for a change? Is this the year you go from just a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand fields with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC, commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial driving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available. Job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more, or call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? ATI. Not just helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by SCHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia.
There's something special about Napa Auto Care Centers. They're backed by the national strength of Napa. Nationwide warranties honored by thousands of locations. You know that's Napa know-how. But more importantly, your Napa Auto Care Center is independently owned and operated by neighborhood professionals who operate by a written code of ethics. Put your vehicle in the hands of ASE certified technicians who will greet you with a smile you can trust. Visit us today.
You heard me say it, and now here's your chance. Now's the time to go find your auto garage. Don't wait until it's too late. Go to NapaBDGHRVA.com and find your all-star car care center today. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon.
Do you currently live in an apartment or condo? Need to work on your car, truck, even motorcycle, but your homeowners association has you down? If your garage is full of broken dreams and the I'll get to it next week projects, American Do-It-Yourself Garage is the place for you. They offer fully equipped, well-lit garage bays with or without a vehicle lift for your needs. Each bay is fully equipped with a workbench, hand tools, air tools, laptop usage, even assistance with parts ordering, which is all included with each bay rental for a reasonable price. If you're looking for a place that feels like home, filled with fantastic staff willing to lend a hand, then give American Do-It-Yourself Garage a call today at 1-844-462-3494. That's 1-844-462-3494. Or go to their webpage and reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Let the friendship begin. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating, and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949, residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. So, hey, during the commercial break, we were talking about something that happened to me the other day. So I want you guys to keep a lookout because it seems to be becoming more and more and more. There's no way around it, and I can't tell you any way to keep it from happening to you. But card skimming. So you guys know how this happens, right?
Yeah, well, usually with a skimmer. The story you're telling doesn't seem like that was a skimmer.
No, it wasn't. And I check. I check all the time.
And it's usually at the pump where they put the skimmers in.
It is. It is. So I went to go get gas, and I got gas from a place I never get gas from. It's not a normal place, but it was a reputable place. It was a Exxon gas station. So, you know, I trust. I get gas from Exxon all the time.
Yeah.
So,
I used to only buy it.
Yep. So I went ahead and I ran my card. Got my gas and went about my business. And no sooner than I pull away from the pump, and I'm going down the road, get a telephone call. And my wife's like, hey, did you just get gas? And I'm like, yep, I sure did. And she gave me the amount. And I'm like, that's exactly how much I pumped. She goes, yeah, well, we just got dinged for another $51 and some odd cents. I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I said, I knew as soon as I got gas, I was like, I had a feeling that I was going to get ripped off. I had a feeling. It's where I was. It's who I was dealing with. It was everything. It was just the whole setting. I just had a feeling that that's what was going to happen.
You got that scuzzy feeling.
I did. I got a scuzzy feeling. I went and paid for my gas, and I just got this scuzzy feeling when I was paying for my gas that it was going to happen. And literally, I got in my truck, and I sat down, and I was like, I have a feeling I just had my card ripped off. I was like, I just had that feeling. And guys, I literally pulled out of the parking lot, made it onto the road. I maybe was half a minute down the road. I can still see the gas station in my rearview mirror. That's how far away I was when my phone rang.
How did your wife find out so fast?
She has notifications.
We have fraud alert notification hooked to our card.
Okay.
Mine does it too.
And soon, I could see the gas station in my rearview mirror when the phone rang. And as soon as I saw that it was my wife calling, I went, I knew it. And I picked up the phone, and she was like, well, we just had a fraud alert. And she started telling me. I was like, I knew it. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I knew it. I just knew it.
My bank caught one about, was it two? No, my bank caught one when I was up in Radford 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I just like I said. So here's the thing: be careful. Check first of all. If you guys don't know what a skimmer looks like, go online, and there's a bunch of things that will show you what a skimmer looks like online. They can click it right over the top of a card reader. And then get your information. I look all the time before I ever run my card.
Yep. I still pull and tug.
And I didn't see a skimmer when I ran my card. So I actually looked for a skimmer before I ran my card because I had a feeling before I ran my card. I think the way that they got me is some type of video camera or something like that was sitting somewhere that I didn't notice.
Wouldn't work on my card.
I'm trying to figure out the way they got me, and that's the only way I can think maybe they got me, and maybe I could be wrong, and people know more ways than I do. But I had an uneasy feeling when I pulled my car out to run it, and I probably should have went with my gut. But here's a problem: I already had the gasoline in my truck.
Yeah.
So I had no choice but to go ahead and pay for it. But I just knew it. I pulled my car out, and I was just like, oh, I know this is getting ready to happen to me, and sure enough, it didn't.
Man.
So, and here's the thing. I was at a place, I was in an area I normally would have never bought gas, but I was on empty, and I was set into a detour because the city was doing work, so I had to go up and around, and there was no way I was making it to my location. So,
detours. Let me tell you about the detour I went on the other day.
I went the same detour. I bet you it took me all the way up and around through Pungo?
Yes.
Yeah, same detour.
So, now I learned to take a right on that road, but because I went out going home, and I just got off work very late. It was like maybe 1 a.m. in the morning because I get off around work at that time. And of course, North Landing Bridge is closed. Now I'm like, oh, all right, I think a left is going to take. My phone is dead. My phone's dead. So I take a left, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going down the road. I noticed I'm going down the road for a while. I'm like, it's probably about 30 minutes of going down the road. So then I'm like, all right, I'm lost. I pull over. Thankfully, I was just at school that day, so I put my charger in my bag. Totally forgot about it until I really needed it. Plugged it in, and yeah, got home. an hour and a half later.
Yeah. So, like I said, just be careful. You just never know. Like I said, I usually get my gasoline at the same places all the time.
I do too.
And I know the people and, and stuff like that. I hate getting gasoline, or I hate doing anything. I'm one of those people that I'm just a creature of habit. I go same places regularly, know the people regularly. People joke me because I do that, but I just do that because I'm a creature of habit. I like going to the same places over and over again.
I do it because it just works out that way.
Yeah, not so much for me for working out that way. I do it because I'm one of those people that still like to walk in and pay things at the same places. I just creature of habit kind of things for me. So.
7-Eleven on Lynn Haven. I can walk in there at any time, and they know exactly who I am.
Well, that's just creature of habit. So, like I said, be aware. Make sure that doesn't happen to you. It's a real pain in the butt when it happens, getting all your cars.
Well, it's a shame because I thought pay at the pump was one of the better inventions that ever come down the pike.
Well, like we talked about.
I was on that.
Hold on. So I told you, the cars are coming where you can program your card to the car. You just pull up and it scans your car and you can pump and that's it. And it just sends you a bill.
Yeah, how many thieves will be working immediately on a way to defraud that?
Oh, I know. Well, if you don't like technology, here's another technology thing for you. How about, we talked about this in the past, smart speed bumps. Remember smart speed bumps? We talked about it?
Yeah.
The ones that automatically inflate if they detect that you're not going the speed limit?
That's right. So now they're talking about doing it with liquid. So what they'll do is they'll do it with liquid in it, and the liquid will actually harden or soften as it detects how fast you're coming at it. Technology, guys. I don't know. No? You don't like that technology?
We already know a Jeep's going to try to jump it, though.
There's going to be people with like jacked up vehicles. They're going to be like, "Oh, hold my beer and watch this." You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those things.
Put a ramp down in front of it.
Right. Look, I'm all for a smart speed bump. Look, if you can have a speed bump, if I'm going the right speed and it will go ahead and soften itself so it's not so hard on my vehicle, I'm all for it. Because I just think speed bumps are just really hard on vehicles and wheels and all that kind of stuff. I said it before. If I'm going the speed limit that I'm supposed to be going, I think that if you have a softer speed bump that's not so harsh on my vehicle, then I think that's a great idea. Because then I don't have to worry about it tearing my vehicle up. Everybody's like, oh, it doesn't tear your vehicle. Yeah, it does. If I have a lower performance vehicle or something like that, then I have to go even slower than I normally would, even though I'm already going the speed limit. So if you can find a way to keep that from happening, then that's better on front spoilers or splitters or custom wheels or lowered tires or whatever it may be for it being a performance vehicle.
Or just drive slowly over it and not damage it at all.
No, sometimes you go slow over it.
Even a slow, 5 miles an hour?
Sometimes. Well, for instance, if you have let's say you have a Corvette. A Corvette, you're not going 5 miles an hour. You're tippy-toeing over it because the vehicle sits so low with, like I said, with its ground effects or anything like that. You're trying not to tear your vehicle up. So if you give me a smart speed bump that just go ahead and dissipates and lays down low because I'm already going the speed limit.
I've never driven a Corvette over a speed bump, so I don't know.
There you go. All right.
See, look, I have to turn the wheel when I go across the speed bump.
I'll give you another one. How about pothole detection? We talked about this almost 2 years ago. Do you guys remember this conversation?
Yeah, because potholes are a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, if it detects a pothole, it swerves out of the way.
Well, here's what it is. So I figured out how they're finally going to do this. I remember how we talked about 2 years ago, and I couldn't figure out how that was exactly going to work. Well, it will require for you to basically hit it, and then I don't have to worry about it. That's basically how this is going to kind of work.
Oh, so somebody's going to get hurt.
Well, no. Here it is. So the first car hits it. This is kind of brilliant if you think about it to a certain degree. If you hit the pothole, okay, which really isn't going to do a whole lot of damage, you just hit the pothole. Then with smart car technology, right?
Okay.
It now sends a signal to every other car, because all cars are going to have smart car technology, and it's now going to place where that pothole is. So now every other car on the road knows where that pothole is. So as you're driving down the road now behind me, as you get where that pothole is, your car will advertently swerve around it automatically because it knows where it's at.
Okay.
That's pretty smart.
It is.
Dumb.
No. That's great, because let's just say the work truck is 27 cars in front of you and hits a pothole. And then it beacons it. Bink, that's where it is. It just pin drops it. And then it just casts that information to every other car in the area through smart car technology.
And how long does that stay?
Well, forever, I guess. I don't know exactly the exact.
So with the speed, when
the
pothole is repaired, does it go away? Was that beacon, that marker go away?
Eventually, this is a work in progress, but this is a great technology. We think about it. If you hit it in your vehicle and then it broadcasts that information to all the rest of the cars that are behind you, then the rest of those cars know it's there, and then your car knows with smart car technology to just kind of give it a little chink chink around it. Then you got to worry about hitting it because it now knows it's pin dropped and knows it's there. That's smart technology.
But then somebody has to hit it.
These guys are looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, this is really smart.
Yes, because what you're saying is for that to work, somebody's still got to hit the pothole.
Okay, but you're going to hit it anyway. Without that technology today, you're still hitting it.
I don't hit them.
Oh, come on now.
I don't.
You don't hit a pothole?
I didn't say never.
Okay.
If I put a tree in it, you'd feel better about it, wouldn't you?
I was just thinking, if every time you found a pothole, just get out and drive you a big 6-foot-long stake.
Well, we talked about. Remember, they were putting trees in them because nobody would fix them. So people were going out and putting trees in them
and taking root.
Take a different route. There you go. We're gonna go ahead and take a different route and go to commercial break. When we come back, I got some more news for you. Stay put. I tell you, you're not gonna miss a thing. Talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949. Residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated.
Are you ready for a change? Is this the year that you go from a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand field with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial diving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available, job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more. Or you can call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? ATI, not just helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by Chev, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia.
Wish you could get your car in the air? We've got you covered. Don't have the tools for the job? Not a problem. Dream of having a garage equipped with everything you need to get the job done from start to finish? Well, dreams come true. At American Do-It-Yourself Garage, you'll find our friendly staff just waiting to lend you a hand in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where you can do it all, from cars, trucks, and even motorcycles, your Do-It-Yourself Garage awaits. Call 1-844-462-3494 today or reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. You can do it. We know you can.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Well, here's a pound of prevention from your Napa Auto Care Center. We'll customize a preventive maintenance package for your vehicle that will save you time, money, and hassles now and down the road. We'll ask, do you drive mainly in the city or on the highway? Plan to keep your vehicle? How long? And more. Preventive maintenance is a good thing that prevents bad things. Build yours at your Napa Auto Care Center today.
Hey guys, Dave Pilach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. Do you currently have a repair shop you trust? Haven't found the time to go to a garage for all your automotive needs? Check out the all-star team at Napa BDGHRVA.com. That's Napa BDGHRVA.com. Let them show you what it's like to work with the professionals and make a friend along the way. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, Dave Pilach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Pilach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. Hey, so here's the thing. I think California's gone crazy. Not that they hadn't gone crazy before, because I just think, well, don't take this wrong, but
look.
There's quite a few people that are crazy.
They're spending more to go places.
Is this about the cars thing out there?
Well, okay, so that was the first thing. Go ahead. I'll let you roll with it.
All right, so California, number one. You know how many people had modified exhausts out there, and you guys put that ticket and decided to just implement it like immediately, and now nobody can drive their cars out there because...
Well, they're playing around with that as it is. What he's talking about is if you had modified exhausts and you got a ticket. And
it's a $1,000 ticket.
I guess they're serious about deterring that.
Okay, well, let me take you to the next crazy thing.
Oh, my God.
California was actually considering, I guess they've tabled it for now, of banning gasoline cars. You had to have an electric car altogether.
Is that how they're going to...
I've been hearing talk about that from overseas.
Look, I mean, I don't know what to do with California.
California, you guys like people coming to your...
Encourage them. Say, go right
state,
ahead, ban them. Go ahead. Make it a $10,000 fine to be caught driving a 6.
It's like one of those things where you just kind of got to go.
My name's Bennett, and I'm not in it.
Yeah, right. So, anyway, yeah, that was the...
Wait a minute.
That was the one this week where I was just like,
Wait a minute. Oh. So does that mean all the police officers are going to have electric cars? How is it going to keep up with
No. Here's the thing, because electric cars are fast as can be. Trust me, you can get a fast electric car.
Yeah, but you got to buy a whole state full of police,
state
troopers, and everything.
They did that before, and guess where they're sitting?
No, you don't remember that? A couple of years ago, remember they got all those cars,
all the electric cars,
and they were just sitting. Remember they were just
and
sitting?
They were using them for personal things to go out to lunch and everything.
They were police cars.
They were police cars.
They had all those cars.
I remember it somewhat.
And they were running errands in them and going to get lunch in them and stuff. And they did that. And we did that whole report on it.
And they got caught doing it. And they were like, "Why are they doing?" They got like cars still out there with like 37 miles on them.
Yeah, they've been sitting for like 2 years. They got that whole. They had like 100 or better given to them.
Yeah,
they still are sitting in like parking garages, not being used.
Good old government.
That was like it had to be a little longer than 2 years ago. We did a report on it,
and people were mad.
I have to look it back up and find out when it was. But I remember over 2 years ago.
I remember the discussion. I can't remember too much about it.
I remember it had to be a little over 2 years ago. We did a report on it. I remember, but I don't remember it. You know what I mean? I remember this. I remember.
Should have remembered because it's outrageous. The whole idea.
Yeah. Here's one for you. Do you think gas is a scam? We were talking about this during the break. I think so. Here's what I'm talking about. So there's a report out there where people believe that gas prices are high because all the gas companies are working together and keeping them high. That the gas prices shouldn't be where they are. And here's where this comes from. It comes out of California. Go figure. That the gas prices in California are really high right this second. In fact, I think they're like a little over $4 and some odd cents. When in most of America, gas prices right this second are $2.60 some odd cents. And I think we're at, $2.64 is right where I see it hovering around here. And the collaboration of the thoughts of everybody is that it's the gas companies themselves that are keeping the gas prices high because they're just working together and just saying, hey, let's all work together and keep the gas prices high and nobody will know any different. So my question is is that a plausible thought? And to me, yeah, that would make
it's
sense.
called price fixing.
Right, which is really
illegal.
So now there's an investigation starting where they're looking in to see, is this really happening? And I wouldn't be surprised at the results that they would find.
Look, I was in the middle of nowhere, saw the price tag of $2.49 last week. And I said, I looked down at my gas, saw I was at a half a tank. I said, I'm going to pull over and get this $2.49 because
it's $2.60 where I'm at.
It's $2.64. Even though I don't need the gas right now, I'm going to might as well go get it for the cheap. I'm going to have to get it later in the week.
I do the same thing all the time. When I see it really low and if I don't really need it, I'll stop and get it when it's low.
In Franklin, it's $2.40.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, but you know how far Franklin is?
Well, that's true, and I got a friend that drives out there to work, so that's how I know about it.
Oh, I thought you said because I drove out
here.
there.
Look, I got a couple 10-gallon tanks at home. Can I give them to him?
I'm not stupid enough to drive to I knew a guy in New Jersey that would drive 25 miles to save a nickel a gallon. I mean,
did you ever do the math for him just to do it for him?
Yeah, it didn't faze him. He still does it.
He still does it. Look, again, I got 10-gallon tanks in the garage. I can give him.
Right, like he can bring me back some.
I mean, when I was younger, I knew people that would drive out of their way to save 2 cents a gallon.
We were just talking. We had it out in Hickory. It was down to 187.
No, it was 180. It was at one point in time. It was like 183.
Yeah.
When we dropped down, was that like a little over a year ago or something? Like when we dropped down way low.
And people were like, "How are you getting your gas for that? I'm paying like $2.04. Come out to Hickory."
Yeah, it was low. It was low for a while.
Let me tell you, Cameron, I have in my lifetime paid 15 cents a gallon for gas.
You should have bought a lot of it.
Sure. Yes.
It was 1971. I don't think it would have lasted.
Look, so let me ask you these questions for y'all. How many times a week do you fill up your gas?
Once. Not even quite
How long does a gas tank last you, though?
A week. Well, I'll tell you what. I filled up my gas tank last Monday, and right now I've got a half of it left. And so I figure that'll take me to Wednesday. And it's a 16-gallon tank.
How about you?
It varies. You can't rely on me.
Yeah,
usually I can get a week.
A week?
Yeah,
but see, it does. Remember the 2 weeks that I was not living at home? I was going back and forth from work to home to the hotel.
By the way,
a full tank of gas lasted me 4 days.
By the way, everybody, Larry is finally back in his house. If everybody was wondering.
But I saw the difference. And so the more running around I do, one time I was running around and I think there's a leak in the tank.
No, I've thought that too. Because I did so many errands one day, it lasted me 2 days. But back on task.
I was just watching you guys go everywhere. I got one last crazy story for you guys. So I want to talk about craziness. Michigan thinks that it may be time to take the parallel parking test off of their driving test.
No. No.
You mean they still have it? A lot of states did away with it. Virginia did.
Why?
Virginia did it.
I never knew why.
Virginia did it. I still. If they did, they just did it recently because I had to do it during my test.
I had to when I took mine, which was 69.
And I can parallel park.
I thought that they had done away with the parallel parking. That's what I know. My daughter didn't take it.
Can you parallel park?
Sure. I had to learn.
I know he can.
I know I can. I know you can. You can do it with a school bus.
I can parallel park anything.
I don't like to, but if that's my only way I'm going to park, yeah, I can do it.
I parallel parked a couple months ago with a trailer.
Oh, that's even real fun, isn't it?
Well, I think the people. Well, I literally watched people stop and watch me parallel park with a trailer, and I think they were highly impressed. I parallel parked with a trailer, and the guy that watched me parked his truck and then got out and walked around my truck just to see if I was equally off the curb with it. He didn't say anything, but I watched it. He was watching me from his vehicle, and then he got out and walked around my truck to see if I got it perfectly off the curb, and it was perfectly off the curb.
It is a skill, no doubt about it.
It is. I parked maybe a couple inches away from vehicles, and I had still people looking at me, and everybody in the car with me too was like, how did you learn that? I just pick up the skill.
Every time I have to parallel park something that's unusual, I don't know why, but I hear that character's name. I can't remember what the show was called, but Barney, I think is. I think here, challenge accepted.
How I Met Your Mother, and it is Barney, and he's like, challenge Accept.
I think that every time I had
Yep,
to
it's how I met your
something
mother.
weird, because cause the trailer I had was a large trailer, and my truck, a
Have you ever watched any of that show?
No. And
Now, was it a flatbed? Could you see easily, or was it like a...
Well, I could, but I had like something on it. So, and on that note, guess what? It is time for us to go, guys. I love to talk to you more about parallel parking trailers, but I can't. It's Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday. Sunday's right around the corner. Turn off the TV, unplug, spend some time with your kids, get out to a car show. We'll talk to you soon. We're out of here.